You're listening to an Ancient Wisdom Hacks production, The Iliad for Content Creators by Arthur Isidore. Conclusion: the song lives on, and he whose fame the muses loved never wholly dies, for every generation finds his voice waiting in the wind. Achilles is long dust, Troy a scatter of broken ramparts, yet the Iliad still sings. Homer shaped raw war scraps into pattern, rhythm, and meaning. He handed future storytellers a spine of human motives: honor, rage, grief, hope, and let them graft their own flesh on that frame. You have followed 15 chapters to discover how an ancient war chronicle can train a digital creator. Before we part, let the scroll unfurl one last time. We will gather the war's bright lessons, hand you the standard, and point toward the next campaign where your epic waits to be sung. Recall the muse's invocation. Open with a North Star theme so clear the muse can perch upon it. Your wrath line is not anger alone, but concentrated purpose. Know your inner Achilles. Map your strongest gift onto a gap and sprint to sharpen it, protecting that edge from hubris and distraction. Honor the call and response of feedback loops, gratitude threads, crisis plans, so pride powers rather than poisons. Forge brand depth in concentric rings, a cosmic mission, a recurring series, a shared lexicon, a visual grammar as constant as the noonday sun. Frame your ideas in epic similes that strike like lion fangs and hooks that loop the listener's mind on replay. When you must rally, stage a duel scene, an interview, debate, or AMA, so armies of cursors halt to watch two vivid personalities clash. When morale dips, spin tension, consequence, renewal into mini-sagas that carry weekly arcs of dread and hope. Slip Trojan horse collaborations into valued gifts, court partnerships in adjacent realms, then 10 new allies through campfire funnels. Wrestle with the Olympian politics of platforms. Audit biases quarterly, surf algorithmic wins, dodge gusts of ad policy and ranking shifts. Balance strategies Athena with spectacles Ares, evergreen guides that compound like interest and live bursts that ignite the moment. When paid shields of silver light can lift your reach, spend with intent. Test small, scale heroically, retarget war members, and stay mortal through clear ethics. Build a loyal inner circle of myrmidons, followers at the gates, companions in the barracks, lieutenants at your side. Gamify devotion, host morning musters, premium letters, live forge nights, and honor contributions with obols and badges. Shield your spirit from burnout by honoring Sabbaths, shield down weeks, content batching, and raging into structured essays or sprints. When your chapter closes, host funeral games. Launch retrospectives that bear your metrics, season finale giveaways that spread glory, audience challenges that transform spectators into co-creators, and exit ramps that carry momentum forward. The hour has come to lift your own standard. Draft your invocation today. Choose one battleground platform. Forge your shield this week with visuals, vocabulary, and a recurring series. Write an epic simile that haunts your mind tomorrow. Plan a 3-episode arc of tension, consequence, renewal. Identify a Trojan horse partner and map a nurture path. Block your first Sabbath and set redline metrics with a peer. Sketch a finale giveaway before your next project. Schedule your first divine favor audit 90 days out. These steps carry you from student to bard, from follower to warrior poet. The digital stage resets faster than any Bronze Age dawn. Trends fade like smoke, algorithms rewrite scroll order, servers shift allegiances. Yet story outlives its scaffolds. Homer's verses crossed millennia because they captured the pulse of human motive. Your niche, data visualization, permaculture, street fashion, AI choreography, deserves an epic that distant readers can still learn from when today's icons vanish. Write with that horizon. Compose for someone yet unborn who will find your backlog and in some new medium, hear your voice. I too grappled with the gods of time and distraction, and here is how I carved a clearing. Carry the wrath line as compass, the shield as banner, the inner circle as family, the funeral games as festival, and the audits as oracle. All that remains is the journey, and it begins the moment you close this book and speak your first line into the open air. May the muse hear it. May the gods grant a fair wind. May strangers at distant fires repeat it until your song, like Achilles, lives on, luminous in the ever-turning world. Ancient Wisdom Hacks is a Gorilla Mongoose Studios project. For more in-depth hacks, go to ancientwisdomhacks.com.